Okay, this is my sun tea that my brother had made for me this past weekend. He came over my house. It was real nice and sunny out on Saturday. And he said, you know what, I'm going to make you some tea. And some sun tea. And it's something that my mom used to make all the time. And so he took a tea bag. I have a 1 gallon tea bag in here. A Lipton 1 gallon iced tea bag in there. It's a real big tea bag, one of those really big tea bags. And he put it into this mason jar. This mason jar is 1 liter. And he put it in there and, and filled it up with some clear water. And he put it out on the porch ledge. And it stayed there all Saturday in the sun. And this is how it came out. And you can see the color. You can also see the tea bag in there. But I have one of those really big 1 gallon tea bags. And you see how concentrated it is. So I took it out Saturday night and I tasted it. The tea is it is so good. It is very bold, brisk flavor. It tastes like real tea, like from when we were kids. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make an iced tea, but I'm going to make a flavored syrup with it. I think I'm going to do strawberries and berries, and I'm going to also put some lemon and lime, and I have brown sugar, and I think I'm going to use some molasses. So I'm just going to show you what I do with this. But you see, I took the tea out. It's cold right now, so I'm just going and make the syrup and make it up, and I'll show you how I do it. So excuse my pot, but I use my old pots to make these syrups and stuff. But I have some strawberries, some frozen strawberries, and some frozen blueberries with some brown sugar. I'm going to heat this down a little bit, and then I'm going to add a little bit of that sun tea to it and stir it up, and I'll have my syrup that I need for the iced tea. Okay, I just let this come up to a boil, and then I turned it down for a little bit, give it about 5 to 10 minutes. This is only making like a syrup that's going to go into a drink, so you don't really have to cook it up that long or do anything to it, because it's just as long as you got the sugar and the berries and everything melted all in together and they're blended together, and it'll be easy to mix into the tea. So I'm about to let this cool down a little bit while I get my pitcher ready with some ice and all of that, and I'll show you how I do it. It can go like this. It doesn't have to be real syrupy. Just as long as the sugar has melted and everything is kind of blended in together. So about 5 or 10 minutes after a little boil, like a little bit of a 3-minute, 4-minute boil, and everything seems to be blended in well. Because you're just gonna put it into the tea, so it's not like you have to make like a big syrup or anything. In my pitcher, I have a little bit of equal, just a little extra bit of equal, and some lemon and lime that I put inside the pitcher to go and with my tea, and I'm getting ready to put the tea in, and I'm getting ready to put a little bit of molasses inside the syrup. So hold on. So right now I'm going to use a little bit of molasses. You can put it as much as you want. I would do like between half a teaspoon on up. It's up to however you like it. I have some sugar in here already, so I think that'll be good enough right here. That was about like maybe a teaspoon. But I put it in the syrup while it's still warm, so that way it can melt up into the syrup. Now I'm just going to pour a little bit of the tea in there, just so it can have a little bit of cooling down. Just a little bit. Now with this, I'm going to use the whole pot, So I'm going to pour all of this into here because I like the fruit and I like everything. I like the jelly, the fruit, everything. In mind, you don't have to do that. You can strain this if you want to and just use the syrup without the fruit. That'll be okay. But I like it all because I like the way the fruit and stuff tastes. Now for my tea, I'm not going to put the tea part. I'm not putting the whole jar of tea. I'm going to use maybe about a half a cup to 3/4 cup because the tea is very concentrated, so it's very strong. So that's what I'm going to do with this. It looks about like 3/4. I'm going to go about half a cup, and I guess you could about half of it. I put about half of it in there. I still think that might be a little too much. It might be still too strong because it's very strong. The tea taste is very strong. But it's up to you. It's up to you. You have to figure out how you want to make it to your taste. And then I'm going to put the strawberries in there. And then I'm going to mix it up. Like I said, I used half of the jar of the tea. And then now I'm going to go and put some ice in here and some water. And let's see how it come out. See, I'm stirring the tea. You see how dark it is? That's how you can tell that the tea is just very strong tea. You can see the darkness and you can see the redness of the berries and stuff, but it's a very strong tea, flavorful. Let me see. Let's see the color. Come on, stop ice. Oh, you can see it. You can see the color and stuff like that. It's real good. It's you can taste all the berries. You can taste some of the molasses. It's not very good. It's a good recipe. You see how robust the tea is. And you don't have to use that much. See, I only use, like I said, I only use half the jar. I'll put a little extra in there just because I'm greedy. But you only need a half the jar if you're doing a 1 liter. But if you want to, you do, you know how to do it. You put a gallon bag into a container and just sit it out on the porch and let the sun brew your tea. You can see it in the cup. The colors are real robust. The tea is good. You can taste the flavor of the tea and the berries, and it's a good recipe. And the lemon and lime, it's really good. So I just thought to show y'all this. I hope you can use it.